dear dear, then respond to every sentence she makes, so that people would know that yes, we.
ó sì mú Naira Marley, ó sì mú Sam Larry. Ẹ kọjú síbi tí gbogbo ayé ń kọjú sí.
Why would we face where the whole world is facing? Why should we do everything the whole world is doing? That means we're all trying not to make a change. If everybody is facing where everybody is facing, that means that some people would just be gullible. That means you don't want to think. That means that some people would just be gullible. Mommy, have this watch.
Mo kí yín jàre. Ẹ kọjú síbi gbogbo ara yín kọjú sí for the first time. Wọ́n lè ti gbowó.
Now, this statement, what not to go, we keep on hearing it like without any sort of evidence. People claim Wumi has been paying Timmy maybe $5,000 per week, Dawah class $10,000 per week.
àwọn náà owó Mohbad ló kó fún mi tí mo fi ń ta gold o owó Mohbad ni Wumi kó fún mi tí mo fi ń ta gold.
If Wumi is paying people, Wallahi should have been bankrupt. Mohbad's money.
Kóun náà lọ gba tiẹ̀ kóun náà máa lọ fi ta gold.
Wallahi should have been bankrupt. Owó Mohbad ẹ̀ máa ti tán. If you are to pay us, Mohbad's money would have finished. Now, I'll talk generally on some of our mummies here. You think they don't have work? Sister Temi is there. I know how much I abuse her in her DM. Till yesterday, she's doing mass production of Zobo. Customized Zobo. She does pastries. Was it yesterday that I was even still asking her that, which trade fair did you go to? She said there's another all this weekend. MFM, if you want to say something, try to back it up with evidence. I think it's high time all of us will now have to bring our bank statements out. And you actually see one thing, that your payslip, even if our Tawame Duguri, MFM, you don't earn as much as I do. I'm not even talking about Sister Timmy now. You might be in Canada or anything and be earning in foreign currencies. I don't think you earn up to what I earn. It's not a matter of pride, and we would have to print it out. All these like you will bring your bank statement out. I'll bring mine. They will cross-check if you would ever see the name of Cynthia Momomi Adebanjo in it, or Aloba in it, or anybody affiliated with her. Anybody. I even want to say it categorically. Anybody on Temi's platform that you know their names, you will never find any one of them in any of my bank accounts. Same as Sister Temi, except it has to do with buying of gold. You are talking about Sister Temi Kiniko Kinikon. She has been, if you had a number around that September 2023, I think I had a number around October, November 2023. I check our status and she has been selling gold right from, as in I've been seeing her status since then. I think it is just now she started doing it on TikTok, but on WhatsApp she does it. So when people come out without any sort of evidence, is that what you think? Is it what you do? You think other people are doing? That is your own source of livelihood. I was looking at you the other day. I was looking at your TikTok page, and it just popped into my TikTok while I was scrolling through posts, and I saw that. Don't you have a sense of fashion? You're putting on stripe on stripe, like zebra crossing. I don't understand. The thing looks like zebra crossing. It looks like traffic, as in. I understand that your eyeballs look like they call something talking drum. A new bad of don't worry. Yes, your eyeballs they ought to be used to create the new CCTV, because if you want to cross the road, I know they usually say when you want to cross the road, look left, look right, then look left again before you cross the road. Your own eyeballs are already facing both sides, so you don't need to look anywhere. Just cross. If your senses have not told you that the very first platform that actually came after VDN, brought evidences out, was on Tony's platform. Gist Lover. Where do you think Gist Lover got those videos he posted that day from? Because you are shouting, where do you think Gist Lover, the video that Mohbad was being beaten, we put them into one, the one of Chandelier Hotel and the one of the Elegushi, and the one after the beating that the management that he got after he went to say he doesn't want the manager again. Where do you think they got those videos from? Who were the first to champion it, like, oh yeah, let's start taking it to blogs? It was from here. And immediately we were saying it here, and I was putting it on my IG and on Facebook. And people are like, oh yeah, let's go and do this, let's go and do this, let's go and do this. Was it this platform that we said, you know what? It is not only Josie alone that will call out. We are going to call out the entire Immolinization. It is high time you guys come out. Which platform did that? When you talk sometimes, is it that I usually look at people like this, that is it that you have there are some people, I'm very sorry for people that have this kind of disease, that their brain, the left and right hemispheres of their brain are at opposite ends. That is how your eyeballs are. That is how your own brain cells too are. They are opposing each other. That you couldn't know that, yes, these guys had this discussion, and they were telling you there in your comment section, and you're like, me Oreo. How would you say something when both eyeballs of yours are not facing each other? You can't concentrate. It's like you have a slow memory of understanding. You can't concentrate. Even to read, I was listening to the entire stuff. To read is very hard for you. You are saying Zalatan, is it? And you are reading it there. You mentioned it about 3 times, so it wasn't that. So so, as in, it's not like, it's like you don't know how to read. That's the issue. It's not like you made a mistake. If you made a mistake, that means the next time you had pronounced that word, it should have been pronounced rightly. But you doing it 3 times means that is what you saw. And I don't blame you. I blame the eyes. When we tell people that if you want to have sex, have sex. If you want to use condom, use condom. I know that you were produced from a leaking condom. That is what I know. And that is what caused those eyeballs not to be able to concentrate. I'll continue playing your rubbish show.
Nobody's gonna look.
Now, why I am doing this, I don't do this or come out for people. But the thing here is this. It is not, because when you come out now, you see, I want young and low. This is not yeah, I'm a man. So I want so what am I? So I'm not going to leave this for our mommies alone to talk about. We men too will talk about this. Enough of your nonsense. Enough is enough for your nonsense.
Baba on mama side today. Baba ti try. Only ẹjọ́ kò tẹ́ àwọn lọ́rùn ni baba ṣe. Baba.
Ẹjọ́ kò tẹ́ àwọn lọ́rùn. Now, if you have intelligent panelists, let me tell you something. Temi's platform is not just paying alone, analyzing. Look at what you have on your platform. You have one person on your panel list. That's why you don't learn. You think you are the alpha and omega of your platform. But here we have very good lawyers, we have very good doctors, we have IT professionals, we have people, nurses, we have we have pharmacists in our midst, we have different people from different fields talking about a particular thing. We had told you from the onset that why is this man raising a case against against the DPP? Do you have any evidence? Is there any evidence linking these guys to this thing? We have told you guys 1,000 times that the only evidence on social media is that this guy was bullied. That is, if you're going to go for the justice, go for that. Now, the second case, we are talking about two cases here. The second case is justice. We have analyzed the press conference and we said that the commissioner of police was talking about two things: the crime of this guy and also the bullying aspect. The bullying aspect is separate, it's a criminal case. So why then is this man going against the DPP saying they freed them, they discharged them, but they didn't acquit them? And I just thank God that Senshito, when he came out, he acknowledged the powers of the DPP or of the Attorney General of the state, that yes, he has the right to do all these things he's doing. Of course, we're going to appeal. Yes, you spend your money in appealing, but it will still turn out to be the same thing. We have said, analyzed the whole thing here, and we said, if this man wants to do it, we've said, see, this thing, we analyzed it that very day Sam Larry came out. We said one thing, that it is high time Baba uses his own son. The mom should not also keep quiet. It's not by coming to social media. I said it, that it is not by coming to social media. Let them raise a case now against this Sam Larry guy. Shebi is denying it, and there are evidences everywhere. We don't need to bring everything out of social media. Let him, and I see, I'm now beginning to suspect MFN for something. He said Wunmi should bring all the evidences out. Why? Did Sam Larry send you? Did Naira Marley send you to call Wunmi out so that people will now start pushing evidences out? VDM came outside. I noticed it, and I know that it's as if VDM watched us. He watched our analysis. When I brought those things out, and I said there's a continuation to this video, but we're not going to bring it out until when the court starts, and Sam Larry will see it in court. Now, this guy thinks that we are so cheap, or we are money-minded, that he said whoever has the continuation, he's going to give the person 10 million naira. Do you think we are fools on Timmy's platform? That somebody in our midst will now rat and say, oh yes, I have the continuation, this, please, I need the 10 million naira. That's, see, I saw the game VDM played there. That means this guy is on social media. They want to know what evidence, apart from what they have seen on social media, is there any other evidence that this guy have that can nail some line? Why is he offering 10 million naira for the continuation of the video? Why don't you wait? Why don't you challenge them in court that yes, the video you saw, you want to offer those women 2 million naira for them to come and talk to you. If they talk to you, who are you? After talking to you, will they still be able to talk? These are things that the public needs to understand, that, whoa, this thing is wider and it is deep. It is deeper than what we are imagining. Hello, Renjade. MFM. Hello, Renjade. Were you talking out of your own opinion, or you were talking from someone sending you to think you could instigate us? We're not going to fall for that trick, but we're going to come for you only. Nobody here is calling, like yesterday, I made that thing known. We're not going to die for these people. They are the parents, they are the blood of Mohbad. If they think that the beating they beat their son was the beating of an Oga and a Moshe, was that an Oga and an apprentice So be it. You said, what have Wunmi done? The corona inquest that they've gone for, who instigated it? Was it not the Falana chambers? Who went to Falana chambers? Who cried that Falana should represent the family? Or do you think Falana was just for Wunmi alone at that period? When you talk with your senses. Although I know that you have none, but at least pretend to have sometimes. The only job I think Wunmi has now, if anybody asks anybody, is to protect the only legacy this guy left behind. I'm not going to call him a boy again because what if he Ikujumelo? The only thing that Wunmi has to do for now is to protect the legacy of Mohbad. And the only one legacy is that boy called Liam. And if she's doing that confidently, this boy goes to one of the best schools. This guy is protected from evildoers, from curses. She has overcome everything. And she is defending his honor by asking that his paternity is determined legally and not on social media. If she has done that, she has done the best thing for Mohbad. I'm sorry, my mommies. Just give me about 10 more minutes.
ní ẹjọ́ bàbá sọ pé ẹni sùúrù bàbá ní ẹjọ́ kò tí àwọn ọlọ́run kọjá Naira Marley àti Sam Larry padà the same bàbá náà ló sọ pé autopsy àwọn autopsy ò táwọn ọlọ́run àwọn fẹ́ lọ ṣe ní ẹjọ́ nítorí tọ́lọ́ èwo ni Wùmí ti sọ pé kò tẹ́wọn lọ́rùn bẹ́ẹ̀ tó sọ pé òun fẹ́ lọ tún ṣe.
What have you also done, Mercy? If the same woman called for Iyabo Ojo to fight for her to ensure that Mohbad was exhumed. See, let me tell you something. People think that her write-up the day Mohbad died caused a diversion. If she had not written those things, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here. We would never know about the bullying aspect. We would only be concentrating on why did they bend the neck. That's all. If she had not brought out those Instagram posts, we wouldn't be here. The bullying aspect would have died down. If she had not made those Instagram posts. So kudos to you, woman. Go and check the CTC. Women mentioned names. Industry gods, they asked for the names. Go and check the CTC. That is why this dude does not, I don't blame her because she doesn't have the eyes to read. She doesn't. She doesn't have the eyes to read.
àwọn bọ́ọ̀lì bí tọ́jú máa bá àwọn ti kúrò lórí pílátífọ̀mù.
Godson àti Pinky, Bufezi, Eboli B, Asian Kong, I don't know why you left her. Now she can't read. Tadu Maba kàwé báyìí.
Bufez Pinky ẹ̀yin lẹ dá gbogbo eléyìí lẹ̀ o.
At least as a matter of fact bàbá àti màmá ṣe bẹ́yọ̀ kan ni wọ́n.
See, we care less if these guys end up being together, they go into a hotel lodging. That's not our own business. We've always said things, our objectives on this place. We've said, 1, knowing the cause of the death. 2, prosecution of whoever is involved, even if it is Liam, prosecution of that person. Number 3, say no to the victimization of a widow. And 4, threat to the life of a minor. If you are talking about a nothing concerns us. Because it was even one of the wishes of the deceased that both parents come back. So if they want to be enjoying themselves again, it's none of my business. Do you think we talk about that here? No, it doesn't concern us. We only stream people who talk about it. Oh, what's in around one, what's in around Baba? It's none of our business. And what going on, Lord Jenny, she come out, she come out, drip me. If she has to eat. But the thing we are saying this is this. She should provide the energy. She should provide the energy. She's the mother of Mo. She should provide the energy to ginger all these guys. I was talking about immunization crew yesterday. I said it took that, but it's about 28 years. If the parents of this child, if the parents of Mo are silent on his case, on the bullying aspects, kí ló wá pa àwọn tó kù? If they say no, kò ná o, kí ló pọn everybody? Kò sí nǹkan tó kàn mí now. I heard a rumor yesterday, allegedly, that it was because they wanted to offer this guy 30 million naira, allegedly, and they refused to pay. They only gave him 2 million naira out of the money, and because they refused to pay the balance, that's why he's suing them. That no, you guys have to revive the whole issue. I heard it allegedly as a rumor. If it is true, I don't know. But if it is true, kilo come. If the parents are saying that yes, the beating aspect of a color money, kilo akon immunization crew, kilo kan ìyàwó ẹ̀. At least ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ the firstborn of the family witnessed the dissection. Hold on, please. I have to pick this call. I'll be back.
That is whining us. Ṣé ń wáìnì wa ni? Bí gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ń tẹ́ lọ́rùn. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ń tẹ́ lọ́rùn náà. Ẹ ṣọ́ra yín o.
When you say gbogbo ẹ̀ ló tẹ́ lọ́rùn, it shows that these people reason. Wunmi went to the TVC. She went to Arise. She went to Chudi, and was it Silverbird? I've forgotten. Now she went to these places, talked about what plied her husband. How is it different from what is happening at the coroner inquest? The nurse came out. Yes, I saw him alive. Yes, I did this. I talked to him. How is it different from what Wunmi said? And she complained about something. Please, this lady is just moving around Lagos as if nothing happened. After she injected my husband, she's not even feeling the remorse. She made me a widow. And you said she's not complaining. So what did she do on those interviews she went to? She's not complaining about the DNA being stolen and her name being called every day that, oh, she F's around. So what was she doing? She doesn't complain. She doesn't do everything. And one sister of hers says that Mo infected her with gonorrhea or something. And she said, no. And he said, and she called her father-in-law and said, if you don't talk to your bloggers, say my son is going to buy. Abi is the one that Prime Boy came out and was talking about 60 and said, leave him, let him talk. Leave him, let him talk. What he's going to say is going to favor my husband. So when you talk, try to back your thoughts with evidence. I've given her about 5 scenarios that she came out to express her dissatisfaction. She went to the coroner inquest around July last year and was asking the magistrate that please let this proceeding be very fast so that my husband is buried before his 1-year anniversary, death anniversary. That she was talking about the industry gods in the coroner inquest. Haba, have some senses, MFN. I know you lack one, but try to pretend to have sometimes. It's not all the time you come out to express how stupid you are. Let's continue.
tábà ní pé a máa rí kan míì kakọ̀ tí ẹ̀ fojú kakọ̀ sí bí ìparí ẹ̀ máa ṣe bí ìgbà yìí nìkan lẹ́mu àwọn analysis mi nìkan ṣe. Jòsí olórí mi jòsí olóríire ìyá Mohbad olóríire èyí tó jẹ́ pé ọ̀tá yín máa ṣọ́kú ní kíníkan kíníkan. What kind of people are you people? We're talking about.
You don't control the happenings of the platform except you have issues with the platform or you feel less of the platform. You feel that your own platform is not doing as much as the platform. What you just expressed there is jealousy. You don't control the contents of the platform. If this is how the platform wants to be, you don't control it. Speak for yourself, man. If that is how tennis platform wants to react to things, oh, they want to coach, let them coach. If they want to analyze, let them analyze the best way they can. At least a stupid moron is on social media now saying that he's going to law classes. He's not going to a law school. He said he's going for law lessons. He's reading. Oh God. If that is how he wants to handle it, leave him. We are not the cause of your failure, MFM. That only you struggle to have 20 viewers. And I know that you do this often to cause issues so that you have people come to see you, Faja. Whenever you and Tammy are having issues, that is when you see 200 people watching you, 300 because they want to see how good you guys curse. But we're not going to do that with you. We're going to attack you intelligently. I'm not, see, me saying your eyeballs are racing against each other. It is not an insult. It is a fact. It is a fact. If you check the word stupidity, it means that you lack cognition, you lack sense of reasoning. That is the meaning of stupidity. Because I gave you 5 or 6 or 7 instances that Wunmi came out to talk about things she does not agree with. But you said no, so you are not reasonable. You are unreasonable, and the best English word for that is stupidity. So it is not an insult. I'm not insulting you. I'm only stating the obvious. Let's continue.
About people bullying people to, and somebody bullying to death. You guys are doing the same thing too. You are not different from what you're talking about. You guys are evil. You are not a cultist. Cultist me. You are into cultist.
I'm going to rewind that back. It is you are into cultism, not you are into cultists. I believe that you guys in Canada, Emanche IETLS, how did you pass your exam?
Mr. Dawah kò ṣe ó gbẹ̀yìn ìbùrú wọlé ni.
How did you pass your exam? Are you not the same person that does not even know the color? And I might not blame you again because of your eye defects. Maybe you have color blindness that you don't know the difference between a Canadian passport and a Nigerian passport. Now, you just said something that talks about cultism, and you said we in this group, we are cultists. Now, let's check the dictionary meaning of cultism. It states in this, it says cultism can be defined as an ideology or spiritual beliefs shared by a group of people whose membership and mode of operation is only known to the members. A cult in the present day is known as, okay, that's number one. Let me look for another definition. According to dictionary, the practices and devotions of a cult, cultism in membership and operations of cults. Let me look for the cult. Cult meaning. A cult is a system of religious veneration and devotion directed towards a particular figure or object, a person or thing that is popular or fashionable among a particular group or section of society. So, my brother, MFM, try as much as possible to know the perfect definition of words. Although your submission is in Yoruba, but when you attempt to go into English language, try to know the word you want to use. A cult is different from a TikTok platform. A cult is different from a TikTok platform. Okay? So once in a while, I know you don't understand English language, but whenever you attempt to go into it, maybe call it, the dictionary code, Kimalo, Kimalo F up in Tao. Nítorí ètò ìṣe yìí, ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó. Ṣáà má máa bá àwọn ọmọ ẹ ṣe assignment.
I just find it too much time. When you don't have something to do, you can take a break and come back.
Exactly. Do you think we're all here 24/7? That's why I said at this time, I think it's high time, anything. Then you said we don't have things doing. You that you have something doing, bring out your bank statements. Kátẹ̀wẹ́ni tó lówó jù láàrin wa, or show us where you stay. Let us know your achievements in life. The person you are abusing is a landowner. I'm not even talking about a building owner, a landowner. You stayed so much, you might have stayed some years in Canada. What have you achieved with it? Is it your zebra crossing clothes? Or some clothes that look like they were woven out of the feathers of a hen? Don't let us come for you, because even the breadwinner of your family works for Amotekun. Let us continue.
Sometimes mo máa gbàgbé sùn sí bíbá kò sí kan tí mo fẹ́ sọ mọ́ mo lè máa play show mo ti sùn mo ti.
Good. You said if they don't have anything doing, they should off their channel. Now you are the one saying that tí n bá rí nǹkan ṣe ń bíbá màá sùn màá ṣe kí nǹkan. It shows that you don't have a job. Why are you opening a page that you don't have a content or you don't have something to say and you sleep on it? So this platform, come here, 2 a.m. Nigerian time, you still see 300 people watching. Even right now, we have 421. And that's because what I'm saying makes sense. And we still see people tapping. We have about 500 and something thousand taps. Hardly do you make 10,000 taps in a whole 24 hours, anything. Hardly. I know you're going to come for me, but I care less. I care less. But please, if you want to come for me intelligently. Intelligently. Because number one, you can't insult my intelligence. You can't even say that, oh, Dawah speaks like a moron. You know I'm highly intelligent. More than your own capacity. So if you want to come for me, please do it very well.
ẹlẹ́dàá mi sùn ọba pè mí MFM dìde bá ẹni tí ń ro mí mo ti sùn kí gbogbo ìtì ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa wá sùn ṣé kò dáa kẹ́tì wá gbé géèmù kẹ́rọ máa play ludo ṣé kò tiẹ̀ wá dáa. If you don't have anything to say, go and sleep rather than constituting me.
See, The platform has generated to a place that in 24 hours, we might stream people and just laugh at their stupidity for 8 hours. 2 hours, we use it for Isokuso as Shana vibes. That is 10 hours. We would change topics to many other things. Many things. Health, education, spirituality, law. We talk about gist, entertainment gist, things happening and things like that. Do you think we don't have a life after J4M? Do you think this channel is just open because of... See, even the woman you're talking about does not listen to us like that again. Because she knows like, oh God, I could I could remember the last time I saw her. That was my trip to Lagos. She was just like, I was just like, yeah, catch you by. I don't want to. She was just like, oh, God, this thing, what do you TikTok nothing she go with? Nobody can come and confront me physically and be saying ill things about me. I was just like, oh, that no problem. It's on TikTok we see all this madness.
nígbà tí àwọn ìyá èèyàn kan náà dẹ̀ nìyẹn àná èèyàn kan ìdí àrẹ́sìtọ̀ nìyẹn àwọn oníranù àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ àwọn ọlọ́mọ àlè tílé wọn ò dùn tó máa pretend òṣì ní bíbá.
You said ilé wọn ò dùn, wọ́n wá pretend to live. Now for here, we celebrate people's citizenship. Now for here, we celebrate people's birthdays. It is here we celebrate people's naming ceremonies. It is still on this platform. We saw people graduating, masters, PhDs, and things like that. You said they pretend no one do. Mention one thing you celebrated. Somebody said something very recently here. Said, "Tẹ́mi ṣe birthday, wọ́n ṣí Ìbàdàn Zunlẹ̀, Lion wá jáde ṣeré. Your own celebration, what came out of it? Who attended? Who attended? Tẹ́mi is not just celebrated on her own platform. She was not just celebrated on her own platform. I also was not even celebrated only on this platform. Calls, messages, DMs. And I know it was even more for my brother Pythagoras. What have we done? Tony's platform has been known with excellence. We celebrate our successes every time. Every time. That in fact, we now have sister branches that we also go to their platforms to celebrate with them. Look at Anita's platform. Anita's platform is not up to a year. But if she comes out, the amount of people watching her are more than your monthly viewers, MFM. If she opens her platform today, people viewing her are more than your entire month of July. If you're not counting repetitions. Can't you now rethink that? Am I making sense? Let's continue. Even Lati, that does not understand English, does better than you.
èmi náà sùn ní ìgbà mo ti ráyè ìgbà tí èmi ti sùn ní èmi máa sùn ní èmi máa sùn èmi ò ní ṣòro ìwà mẹ́wàá ni kí máa sọ kọ́tọ̀kọ́tọ̀ tí bàtí rí kọ̀ọ̀kan sọ mọ́.
Now, who is the senseless person? You are the one admitting that team battery and customer, and you still open the platform. It shows how you even lack number one coordination. You lack coordination. You're the only person there. You're the only person trying to be the alpha and omega of the platform. But here, if the system is down, her moderators are always active. Her panelists are always having things to say. That in fact, we have a class captain. In Yombu, we have a class captain. We have moderators, fantastic moderators. If we don't have anything to do, we turn to Ashana vibes. And people still watch. That we don't even have anything but streaming to do. Nothing less than 300 people watches the platform.
They've collected money. Anti-justice ló pọ̀ nínú wọn. They have collected money.
MFM, I challenge you to present your bank statement. If indeed we're not going to see somebody sponsoring you, I am ready to present mine if you do yours. And I'll give you a million naira if you find anybody on Timmy's platform that has ever dropped money from me. Because you're always shouting, they've been paid. Anybody, including Wumi herself, any of the modernization crew, any one of them that has dropped 1 naira, if you see 1 naira transfer from anybody into all my bank accounts, I would give you 1 million naira. But you have to also present yours.
Now, the game now is that wọ́n ti lọ ṣe meeting. Wọ́n ti lọ ṣe meeting behind the kìíní ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká divide wọ́n tún gbé lótú.
I wonder when you say what's a meeting. Let me even check on these panelists. Okay. I don't have Duti's number. I don't have Labelle's number. I don't even have President's number. Mommy Abistoch, do I have a number? Do I have Mommy Abistoch's number? I don't think so. I think the only person I have a number here is Chubimi. And the only thing we discussed was her account was hacked some months ago. And that's the only discussion. So, well, who were the attendees to the meeting?
Olóṣìní ẹ̀ńkúlé ilé ẹ̀ láti wá ṣe meeting, very stupid girl. Attention lòun ológun ọ̀dẹ̀.
pọ̀ mo ní yàrá yóò wo kọ́ọ̀tìsì lórí ibú bá ṣe wà unite yẹn ó ń bí nínú lòṣì.
They watch them. Wọ́n tún fẹ́ máa lọ síbẹ̀, wọ́n tún fẹ́ máa lọ síbi tó ń lọ sí yẹn o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká divert wọn, ẹ jẹ́ ká divert. Ẹ máa fọ́ fún diversion wọn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká divert wọn, ẹ jẹ́ ká divert wọn.
Divert to what? Divert to what? The way this person thinks sometimes, I'm like, is it that you lack content and you're trying to create one? Like, divert to what? If they talk about Corona, if the public talks about Corona Inquest, Timmy's platform talks about Corona Inquest. If they're talking about DNA in the public, Timmy's platform talks about DNA. VDM came outside. We talked about VDM. We gave the public evidences that were even in the public. All those videos that you're seeing were only in archives. We don't need Wumi. Mohbad had a Twitter account. The incidents of the NDLA, where is it? Is it not on social media? The bullying aspect, where did the police get the bullying stuff? Go and read the Commissioner of Police. Go and listen to it. He said these things are already on social media. And they have about 15 to 20 videos. Go and listen to the police commissioner, the commissioner of police. These
He
things are
said
already
we have more than enough evidence. He said we will have more. We have more than enough.
So why do I need to talk to Wumi? Wumi, please help us out. Mohbad's phone is with them at the police station. So why do I need Wumi for an evidence that is already on social media that I only have to type on Twitter? Bullying of Mohbad, I only need to just type that Mobad, then you just go through all the videos there. You'll see them there. They're on YouTube also. So why do I need to be disturbing on?
nǹkan tí ò ní ìtumọ̀ nǹkan tí ò tí ò jọ mọ́ rárá máa sọ ẹ ó jẹ mékàpù ó lọ jàmàlà ẹ mọ yẹn ẹ̀tọ́jú ẹgbẹ̀jẹ lójú ayé ẹ tún lọ ẹ̀tún gbèjẹ wọ́n fẹ́ para wọn ni.
I think NFM is having a retarded sense of reasoning. If she listens to us very well, or people going into her, they would have let her know that that is not our cause here. We are less concerned about the Inyon they ate. We are less concerned about the photo shoots she did. But what we care about is that what is delaying the burial of Mo? What is delaying the burial? You went to a coroner inquest, you were on camera, you're like a JJ person, person. What stopped that? What stopped that energy? Wumi cannot ask for the burial alone because she was responded to by the magistrate that, oh, the entire family have to come as one to demand for the burial, not just you. They asked for the head of the family, Yamobad is there, and you. So everybody has about 33.3% chances of asking for that. So that is our own stuff here. Like, Mama, don't just sit on it. Josie is going here and there, delaying this thing. He said he wants 2 things to be done. He said he wants the autopsy to be done. That has been done. He said he wants the DNA to be done before the burial, but he's stalling the DNA and he is delaying it. So why don't you call him out? Why don't you stand your grounds and ask for the burial of your child? Why don't you stand that the DNA must be done on time so that your son will not spend 2 years on the morgue? That is what we're saying. I know that stupidity is a disease. It affects the brain. Must it also affect speech too? Yes, I know the brain controls speech. But sometimes you need to keep your mouth shut sometimes, not to let people know that, yes, so I am stupid. And this is my certificate of stupidity. You're just generally unreasonable. On this same platform, we called out Adura. Sister Temi stopped us from calling out Adura. That Adura, don't keep quiet. These guys are talking about the bullying and said it never existed. You might have been at the beach that day. The manager of Mobad would have been at the beach that day. The cameraman is there. Don't let them just call out Zlatan out. Come out and say your mind. Lifestyle came out. Damola also came out on social media on his Instagram post saying that no, you guys actually beat this guy up. So we talked about every member of that family and we were not concentrating on Yamu alone. So is it that you just want to be generally stupid? NFM. I'm sorry, you got to play Ogungon. I might not finish it because I know our mothers want to talk.
Ẹ má bínú Mr. Dawah, ṣé tí rántí pé Mr. Dawah ẹ má gbàgbé ṣé rántí pé wọ́n ló ṣe birthday lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí àwọn tí mú mi kọ̀ọ̀kan bóyá wọn fún ní gift anyway àwọn tí bàbá náà wà so ó fẹ́ jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ pé òun ti join tí bàbá kan lè wà máa fún gift ní nǹkan tó ń ṣe nìyẹn problem tí ó ní nìyẹn because ó ti rí pé tí mú mi wọn ò gbà tòun mọ́ wọn ò bless òun mọ́ bó ṣe ń bless òun so now it's fully on baba side ní pé òkè ẹ̀yìn tí bàbá mo ti join nísìnyí o gift o ẹ wá máa fún mi ṣé wọn pé security lọ́kàn ẹ̀ ṣe kitchen ẹ̀ lòun náà ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ owó nǹkan tó ń earn kò tó wọn olóbùkún ọmọ òfò.
No wonder she's shouting they've been paid.
And you know she's playing game with them now. She's playing game with them now. So she needs them. She needs their support. So she needs to support. She needs to, show them everything that she can show them to let them know that I'm supporting you. Will she be unstable like her? Pikin Bios kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ̀ mo ti ka kọ́mẹ̀tì wọn kò lókè ẹ̀rín ń pa mí ni mo ṣì be unstable like her eyes òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ni àníṣe ojú ẹ̀ nìkan mo rò bóyá ó dáa àṣé gbogbo ìfúnnú àtẹ̀dọ́nú ẹ̀gbọ́n kò sí èyí tí ó dà ní ọlọ́pọlọ lílọ́.
See, playing her entire stuff, I think is trying to show her some form of relevance. No, I'm not going to play her again because we know her. It's not like say we know no person where would they deal with. We say we know no person where would they deal with. But the thing here is just this. If you want that relevance that would open our show or will open our life just because of you, we won't. We will still go back to I don't know if our class captain is around. We are still going to go back to our normal programs. If you like, you come out, you talk about Statemi, you abuse Chubimi, you abuse presidents, Guinea and Dawah class. Me, I'm not going to respond to you. But my own is that please, John Torí Ọlọ́run, if you want to abuse me, please make it an intelligent abuse. John Torí Ọlọ́run, make it an intelligent abuse. Number one, you are
English ni kò fi.
You have to use English language. That's number one. You have to be very fluent. That's number two. Number three, you ought to know you work in a kitchen. Your husband is an amateur. Me, I'm the IT guy. So you have to.
Amateur.
So you have to use something very intelligent to abuse me. You can't abuse me money wise. You can't abuse me. Okay. I mean then maybe Maiduguri and Canada. Well, me, I'm enjoying in Maiduguri. That's what I'll just tell you. So abuse me intelligently. So that's what I'm just going to tell you. Our mommies. Main reason that I came out is that this thing is not just because of you. Because I noticed that most times we men we keep quiet, we are just allowed the flow go. But this one, no, I'm not going to allow it to go by like that. Women would always support you in anything you women are doing, and nobody's going to come for my own sister and go scot-free. Nobody will go for sister thing and go scot-free. Oh, bad big
ṣe jàre ẹ̀rí àwọn èèyàn gidi làwa ní àwọn èèyàn alálùbáríkà àwọn ọkùnrin alálùbáríkà la ní bíbá yìí olùsí àdánìkọ̀gbélé ayé ṣe òun àti gòrílẹ̀ nìkan lọ́jọ́ máa ń jókòó sórí ibẹ̀ yẹn ṣe ṣó. Thank you jare Mr. Dawah, God bless you.
kéèyàn tó pé ọkọ ẹ̀ ní bàbá olùsí local beat ló burúkú bàbá ní ayé sẹ́ńtúrì olùsí wèrè tó gbé sílé alákòótó lórí tó gbé sílé tó wà proud of olùsí kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
Anyway, Jen, drop effect continue schedule.
Okay. Lagbaja, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Tèmi ó flaunt husband yẹ olórí ibú come and flaunt your.